Right. Hey everyone. Oh god, sorry I'm a bit late. Freaking hell. I've been having a lot of technical issues this morning. Freaking hell. I hope everyone's doing okay. My god. Sorry about that. I originally was going to plan to start streaming about 12 o'clock today, but it's just had a lot of stuff happen. My internet went off for about an hour or so, and then I've had to worry about my tablet for some odd reason flickering on me afterwards. So it's like this morning has not really been my morning at all. It really hasn't. Oh god. Well, I'm good to be back though anyway. So I'm actually going to switch the screens over to. Here we go. Now it should be back on. Hopefully, if the tablet doesn't start flickering on me again, because I swear to Christ if it does. Um, yes, I'm actually starting to yeah, starting to work on this as of now. So hopefully things should be okay. Hopefully, so hopefully anyway. I hope everyone else is doing okay though. It's my morning hasn't been exactly the best, but my hasn't been really good though, to be honest, this morning. But I'm trying to get myself back on track, so hopefully things should be okay. So this stuff should be fine. I had a really weird last night as well, but I did kind of manage to finish off that illustration I was working on last week, kinda, sorta. It's I was still working on it this morning whilst the internet was off, so it's mostly there. I'm not sure if I'm 100% happy with it at the moment, so it's kind of getting there anyway. So it's not too bad. So there you go. Made those a bit thicker. What I'm trying to do at the moment is I'm trying to thicken the outlines a bit because this is an old scan that I did last year. Most of my streams have been like that recently. It's just been scans I did from last year. I want to work on and make them look better. So I look at some of them and I was like, this could actually look really good if it's been worked on. So, and that's what I'm doing. I'm pretty much working on all my older scans and getting it to look better. I've still got a couple of other files. There's about another two more files that have this sort of similar thing going on. Hopefully get the linear work done for it this stream. I don't know how long it's going to take. It usually takes me about a couple of hours regardless. So, you know what I mean? Luckily, I'm not going to be too distracted by my phone this time though today. Hopefully, so it shouldn't be so bad. Be so bad at all. Say tablet man, freaking hell. So I don't know what was up with it though. It was doing it this morning as well, and I was like, oh crap! I hope this isn't breaking. And what it was just it was flickering constantly. I could still use it, but I couldn't see anything. I was like, are you freaking serious? So I hope it hasn't overheated or anything like that. It shouldn't really be an issue though, because I wasn't really using it too much this morning, so I didn't wake up till late. So I don't understand that. Strange. Hopefully it should be fixed up. Hopefully. Hopefully. Bah. So because a lot of my older artwork had really thin outlines, and you know me, know me by now. I don't really like that much thin artwork anymore. They used to. I think some of it would look better if it was thickered out anyway. So, but it is getting there though. So I wonder how much I can actually get done in this stream though. Seems I'm not too distracted though today. So, I mean, I'm just checking the time. It is currently 20 past 1 in the afternoon. It shouldn't be too bad. So, doing pretty good. I'm just trying to fill in some of these like little holes as well. So I'm kind of like fixing the artwork at the same time. Pretty cool. A bit of stuff there as well, and fill that in a bit. Yes. It's all being filled in. Teeth as well. Teeth. Just look at just teeth. How to go along with teeth? Except for when you're having them pulled out your head, of course, but like, you know. Firstly, I know how that feels. So, it's not a nice feeling. I remember that happening to me, and also that weirded me out for like the past couple of days, so... don't like going to the dentist too much, because like, it's just like, it's... nothing but teeth. It's like, it's all these like little outlines that are slowly being thickened out. So, adjust my glasses a little bit. I swear to God, my glasses are falling off my goddamn face now. Well, I need to go get my eyes tested soon anyway, because I don't know if my eyesight's getting worse again. So I need to try and book that soon. So you'll see there's still like pencil marks as well, because these like, little dots are all like pencil marks. Oh, nothing but pencil marks, man. I don't think I erased it properly. Let's scan this in. Ugh. Tell them my old artwork is more like edged. It isn't like smooth as it usually is now. You know what I mean? Because if you look at my more current artwork, it's more smooth. It's more like refined. Well, not refined. It's just like more softer. It's not like as as edgy as this or spiky as this. This is like artwork I did like last year anyway. So like, you know what I mean? It's not like, you know, those styles can change like a fair amount in about a year. I think back then as well, this is when I was trying to experiment with my current style that I've got now. And this is like a prototype version of that, I suppose? You could say that. Like, just like, you know, like, it's developed a lot more better. Because I think I did this, like, not long after I finished university, like, last year. So this was probably about, like, July, maybe? Last year? It has been well over a year, though, so it's not too bad. Dots up here as well. There's a lot of times I don't like them being like super like smooth. I like them to like have like a bit of like almost like a sketch like to them. So basically, I just tend to go over it a little bit sometimes. I'm not sure about the eyes there. I'm not sure whether to put like the crosses in and like that. I'll do the eyes at the end. I want to do like the outlines first. So I'll actually like try and refine the eyes properly. Soon. As I said on one of my previous streams, I don't like using a stabilizer too much because like I like my drawing to look a bit more natural. And if I had a stabilizer on, it'd make it look a bit too digitally smooth. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, nothing but digitally smooth. It needs to be thickened up a bit over here as well. Otherwise that ain't gonna make any sense. It's not too bad. I mean, we got a lot of it done. What is a stabilizer? Basically what it is it makes all your thickness the same. So say, it also makes your line smoother. So say like I've got here now, if I just do that, that doesn't have a stabilizer on it because it's like, it's all like the same like not the same thickness, basically. So if it would have had a stabilizer on, I don't know how the hell you enable it on this again, because it's been quite a while since I last done it. So basically, it's kind of like the same thickness going through it, kind of like that. But I don't have it on, so it's not exactly like that, if that makes sense. It'll also be a bit smoother as well, so it wouldn't have all like these little like indentations like at the ends. Makes sense? Well, I hope it makes sense. But you know what I mean? It's just like, I kind of like it without the stabilization, because it kind of makes it look a bit more like natural, traditional drawing. And I tend to do those like quite a lot. A lot of my favorite doodles I've done like on stream have mostly been my traditional ones. So I tend to like work with that. I have done digital doodles as well. Like, you know, I do digital doodles as well on stream. There's some stuff I've like just did like just pure digital first, which some of them actually came out really good. Some of them I'm not 100% too sure. I mean, like one of the first streams I did a zombie hand, which I'll probably open up. It's actually one of those screens that I've put on. Like, I do have the original file for it, which is here. Did end up making it part of like one of my screens in the end. But, like, most of the stuff that I do on stream, I want to put up on the screens regardless. So this one's a different one. This one's half traditional, half digital, because like the hand is traditional, everything else is digital. So it's pretty much a mix of both, really. But, like, yeah, it's like I originally was gonna have the hand for something else, but when I put it on the screen or with the other one that it was supposed to come with originally, I wasn't too happy with it. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna like just transfer that hand into like another document, and I'll probably work on it later with something else. So, and that's what that's what came out of that. So, I think the original plan was for it is it was originally meant to be a back soon screen originally. It was the one with the spray. I don't know if it actually showed up on stream at any time at all, but it was the one with the spray can. And when I put the other hand on the other side, it just didn't look good. It just felt a bit out of place. So I just decided to copy that hand, paste it into another document, and then just thought, you know what, I'll just work on it with something else. So, and that's what that came out with. That traditional mixed, traditional mixed hands coming out of the grave kind of thing, which I actually quite like. I quite like it though. That was the first proper like illustration stream Doodle thing. It's the first proper one. Because after I did it, I was like, just may as well just add it to its own thing as well. So may as well just paste that into another document, and then just like work on the streams like back soon screens and stuff like that at the same time. Being a bit thicker actually. The main outline could be doing a bit thicker. There we go. That looks better. There you go. This is like, it's very different with the outlines, because if it's like, say if the outlines are like really thin, like, most of this stuff is actually going to be used later on anyway, so like, if I have them really thin outlines, it's not going to show up that well on what I'm planning to do with them, so it's kind of working on them for that as well. It's good. Yes. And I'm also like going to be doing a store dump soon as well. I think I'm going to be doing that probably on like the 19th. So I'm just having a look at the calendar as well, just to make sure like everything's like going to plan. So yep, 19th. I have everything like planned out, you know what I mean? I don't like, sometimes like when I do like streams and schedules and stuff, I like to have stick things planned out. If it doesn't end up being planned out, I'm like kind of screwed. Ah, great. Yeah, that's a bit better, a bit darker as well. Here you go. Whoosh. Like darkened them out a bit. Hopefully that should be alright. Stretch. Now we'll take it up till late tonight. Should woke up earlier, really, to be honest. Oh god. I've done my stretches when I woke up super early. Now look, I feel like an 80-year-old cripple at this point. Which looks nice. Just checking my phone again just to make sure. Yes, everything's doing pretty good. Even though, like, everything's doing really horrible this morning. Everything seems to be going okay currently, so that's good. At least the frames haven't dropped either, so that's pretty good. And I'm gonna jinx that. I'm gonna jinx that any second now, am I? I'm just gonna end up jinxing that, and that's gonna be horrible. The last thing I want to happen on the stream is for me to jinx myself. You said that it's gonna go really good. Let's just like twist down its head a little bit. Like, so even the weather outside's a bit shit, to be honest. To be honest, like, it's just not really a good day at all, to be honest. I'm gonna turn on my LEDs because I can't see in here at all anymore. Just picking these out. I haven't decided what color to make it yet, though, to be honest, because like it's an old piece. I think I do have like the original one that I did before was last year with the colouring and that. I wasn't 100% happy with it because like most of my artwork I did like last year and I wasn't happy with it. That's the main reason why I tend to redo them a lot, because like a lot of, I like the scans. The scans themselves are really good. It's just after I coloured them in and like put colour and stuff to them, they don't look as good. That makes sense. And I wanted to wait for a while so I can get that figured out before I start working on it again. And this one's one of those pieces where like I've just added colour to it. I didn't like how it turned out, so I've just left it for ages. So I've got like a couple of other like close to completion ones as well. Actually, I think maybe after I've like put the base color on, I'll probably like work on some other ones as well that are super close to being finished and I can do on stream as well. Because like I have like a fair amount of them which only needs like just text on them and a little bit of color work extra added to them, and that would be like good, and that would be like amazing. I don't like Splash Wave. If I really look at like the audio peaking, and it's just like it's really, really, really quiet. So that's basically because the song has literally just gone off. So like I just like Sonic CD track in there as well. Can't go wrong with Sonic CD though. Well, I do have like tracks from both the US and the Japanese versions because like I want it to be like equal. It's equal on both. All this line work. Probably keep some of the pencil marks in, to be honest, because like it's gonna make it look a little bit better. Unintentional mark making. That'd be like really cool though, so it's not as bad. Oh, I hope everyone's doing okay on the stream though. Oh, everyone's doing super good. That'd be actually amazing. I think I need to build. I'm just to say, speaking of like everyone on the stream, I need to re-update the schedule again on my Twitter feed. So I have to do that. I'll probably do that sometime like after the stream's over, because I won't be streaming again until like Tuesday anyway. So I can do that like tomorrow or sometime after the stream. Because like it's like slightly changed, not by very much, but just slightly changed. It's like I'm not really going to be doing that many gaming streams anymore. Well, that's good that you're fine. I just saw it. No, but it's good that you're fine. It's great. So like I need to like change the thing. So I'm not really doing that many gaming streams anymore, and it's mostly because of how Streamlabs works with my Elgato. So it's a bit strange. It's like all the sounds in the game. Like for example, I did do like a Sonic Adventure stream like a while back. I think about like 2 weeks ago, but the audio was like a second behind the visuals, and it was just really weird. Really, really weird. And I was just trying to like fix it. So, oh, well, if it's like a delay with the sound, what if it's a delay with the visuals or something like that. So, you know what I mean? It's just like it's like annoying because like this isn't only with Sonic Adventure anyway. It's like with most of the games that I've played. Like my computer isn't like really good at all because like it's a computer from like 2012, so it's really ancient in like comparison to like what I should be using. But I need to get a new computer at some point though, man, because it's old. Tried like upgrading it for years as well, so like it's not as mad as it sounds, but like some stuff it could do being better. Like this, my computer CPU could be doing a lot. I could do with a new CPU, to be honest. Like the old CPU is a bit bad, like really bad. Can't even like stream half the games because of this on the PC because of my CPU. Really annoying. And heck, I remember when I first trying to stream Minecraft and like just kept jittering the whole time. Like it was fine on like my actual like screen, but when I looked on my Streamlabs, it kept jittering like a lot. I was just like, oh, for God's sake! It's like, man, it cannot stream any games at all. Sucks though. That was something I actually really wanted to stream, so I was like, crap, what am I supposed to do now? Ended up doing Fallout 3 in the end though. That was the only game that didn't jitter. I thought that's good. It did crash a lot though, but it wasn't jittering or anything, so it's not too bad. We'll probably do like another Fallout 3 stream. The mods up onto it. Like because I was in the middle of like at the time I was in the middle of like making my own like custom mod, which basically replaced all the sound effects in the game with just random noises, and it did pretty well though. Like it was like I'd say probably maybe like 40 or 50% through replacing the sounds at the time, so it's good. Still needs working on. Originally, I was going to do it for, originally was doing it for Skyrim, but I thought, let's do it for Fallout 3. I don't know if Skyrim actually like runs well on Streamlabs at all. Really, to be honest, I've not tried it out yet. Tried like Warframe though, and that does not work at all. It's like, cause a lot of people don't know that I play Warframe like a lot. So I'm always on that whenever I'm not like doodling or anything. It's like really good. Like, as I said, like, I've tried streaming it before. Yeah, but I said there's plenty. I say like most of my games I do have like physical games like on my shelf that I've currently got. They're all mostly old games, so I mean I could do some of these. I've got like Fallout 3, Fallout 4. I'm not sure about Fallout 4. I'd have to test that. Fallout 4, so we've got Fallout 4. We've got SimCity 4, which doesn't work. We've got Halo 2 though. Halo 2, Lego Island 2, Star Wars Empire at War, Universe at War, which is actually pretty good. Dawn of War 2. Most of the Command & Conquer games, which I would love to do one day though. Homeworld 2, which are also really good. Let's see. I'm trying to like really squint my eyes. Got Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. That one's also another really good one. And as you can tell, like, most of the physical PC games I actually have are all like either like tycoon games or like RTS stuff. Well, that'd be pretty interesting. I would love to play Kane's Wrath, because I got a copy of Kane's Wrath. I'd love to play it. It's like part of the stream. I'll end up probably doing that at some point. Just rush everyone. I also have StarCraft as well, StarCraft and StarCraft 2. Which I've not played in like a long time, so I'll probably end up like peeing a lot of people off because like there are a lot of like professional like StarCraft players. You know what I mean? So like I'll just end up like pissing off a lot of people. I did. Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? I was like, I didn't know you can do this. Please don't hurt me. thing there. Hang on, no smoke, erase that off. Here we go. All coming together really nicely though. So there's going to be like text on there somewhere. I don't know where just yet, but like go on the top or the bottom down here. I'm not 100% sure yet. Say like with Skyrim though, like I was in the process of making a like sound replacement mod, and so far I've mostly done the skeletons. That's pretty much it, just the skeletons and half of the dragon noises. That's about it. Like, every time they take a footstep, they make a doot noise. When you have like a horde of skeletons, like when you just spawn in just like 100 skeletons, all you're gonna hear is just doots constantly. Like goddamn. You got like the dragons as well, which most of the sounds have been replaced for that. Not all of them though, but like most of them. There you go. So thickened out mostly. I think this piece itself actually is like the first time I actually did use like these like drippy bits as well. This is quite like a quite a monumental piece in terms of like the change in art style. That makes sense. It's all like mostly all of like my current stuff has that kind of effect on it. Anything, even like the stuff I did. Even last stream's one, I kind of like added it to the piece because like I wanted it to be like kind of like matching up with the whole thing, so it kind of matches up with the style, which I'm not 100% sure if it looks good because it's not complete yet, even though I've exported it just to make sure. But, like, not 100% sure if it's actually considered good. Moments. I was trying to like figure out the colours for it like all last night, so that's the reason why I woke up so late today. Didn't go to sleep till about 3 in the morning, and literally like right after the stream, all I've been doing is just working on the colours for it, and it's just like, oh god. It's just like annoying though, the colours. I like doing them though, it's just like, it just gets really annoying when you like try to get like a colour and you just can't seem to get it just right. Like, there's like so many games that I would love to play on stream. There's a lot of console games actually I really want to play on stream that I've got anyway. Like, some of them I may not be able to do because, you know, like, licensed music and stuff, which is a bit annoying. Like, ah, great. Because then Twitch would, like, try and ban me, saying that, hey, like, you got something that has copyrighted material in it, you can't use it. Fuck. A lot of, like, stuff I want to play, like, arcade games, you know, arcade ports of games and stuff like Daytona, you know, Crazy Taxi, especially Crazy Taxi. I'd love to do a Crazy Taxi stream at some point later down the line. Oh. But the only problem with that though is I won't be able to really do it because copyright, which is a bit annoying. Even if I uploaded it to YouTube, it would be restricted, so it wouldn't really work. It's a bit of a bummer. Like, unless I muted the music and replaced it with something else, but like then everyone would get really annoyed that I'm not using the original soundtrack. Because like, especially that I'd be playing the Dreamcast version, which is pretty much the best version of the game. So wouldn't really like work that well. The last thing I really want is like, you know, making a video that people don't really like. You know what I mean? Try to keep everything like a good quality at most. So, you know, like especially like my old stuff that I used to do, like I wasn't really too happy with it. And that's the reason why most of it is like gone now. But looking back on it, I was like, it's not too good. Heck, the original channel that it was on originally has been deleted now. You know what I mean? So it's just like gone. It's like just vanished without a trace. Now basically I'm just doing it all on my main channel, because the channel that I originally uploaded my videos on was a collaborative channel, which like no one really collaborated on. It was all me, really, because like it was a collaboration between me and two other people, but the two other people never really did anything for the channel, so it was more or less me running it. So I ended up just deleting it because like I just wasn't happy with it anymore. So that's gone. But you know, like I will upload like gameplay videos again and whatnot. Like I'll upload stuff like that. I'm gonna put that on my main channel, not on like my main Albratronic channel, not the old gaming channel. I mean, I technically have like another gaming channel, which is just called Albra Plays, which I've not uploaded anything on for about 2 years now. It's just been that long. But that channel does not have like commentary on it, so it's just pure gameplay with like that's pretty much like highly edited. Instead, I just think would be a little bit easier, because I know there's some people who want to like look up gameplay footage and they hate commentary in the background, which I completely understand that, and that's the reason why I did that to begin with. It's like, would people like it more edited or more commentaried? So I thought, may as well just do it more edited. So I edited like little intros for them and stuff like that. It's quite cool. I think the intro that I'm the most proud of in terms of introductions for them is the one for the game called Jet GP, which is like a really, really badly ported racing game. It's like there's so much problems with that game. Like there's not enough content in it. That has a lot of frame rate issues. Like the game always runs at like 10 frames per second, even though it's on the PS2, and you know, it's just like really, really, really weird. I mean, I like the game. I like what it was trying to do, but like, it's a bit weird. It's weird. I remember like buying the game for like it was like 50p at the time when I brought it. It was like really, really dirt cheap. Never understood why. When I went back and like played it, I could understand why. It just looked good. Like visually, it looked really good, but like everything else about it was a bit slow. So it just didn't really look like it could have been at its best. Like, I remember buying this one game which I kind of really regret buying. Like, I really, really regret buying. And it's a game called Robot Warlords for the PS2. I bought the game for £1, and I really regret buying it. Because it's one of the most horrible games I've personally ever played. I ended up getting rid of it in the end. It's just like, it's just that horrible. Like, really, really bad. Like it's like one of those like top down, Final Fantasy Tactics, like that. It's like that type of gameplay where you have to like move soldiers across a map, and then you have to make them do actions or attack or something like that for a certain amount of turns and whatnot. It's like one of those, but it's so slow and so tedious. The cutscenes make no sense. The English in them is a bit horrible. It hasn't been translated very well. It's like it feels really obnoxious. The game does. It's just like, ugh. It's like, man, like I really regretted buying that game in the end. I ended up just getting rid of it because I wasn't just wasn't happy with it, to be honest. I don't know if there is actually a video on that channel with my with the gameplay footage on. I'm not 100% sure on that. So like, but one of my like weirdest like the most weirdest like video that I had on there that didn't come out right really at all was my Wipeout my HD Fury video, because I recorded it off my PS3 and I recorded it with the Elgato. Even though it's like 180p, it looks like it's like free like 1080, not 1080p. It's like lower than that. It's like 420p, like how it looks. And I was just like, oh my god, it looks horrible. Jeremy looks really horrible. I was just like, why the hell is it acting like that though for? It's just horrible. After like I rendered it and uploaded it, it looks horrible. Even now, it still looks really horrible, and I've got like nothing to do with about it really, because I tried everything with it and it still didn't work. The dumb thing is though with the PS3 is it has like a capture, kind of like a capture lock when it comes to like with the HDMI cable. So you can't capture games through a HDMI lead, so you have to use a composite cable, which is really annoying. So couldn't even do that. I mean, it's just like it came out looking really horrible. I was originally I was wanted to debug my PS3 just so I can just switch that switch off. But to be honest, there should have just been an update where it allowed you to turn it off at will, like what they do. But with the PS4, for example, with the PS4, like you can do that, like you know what I mean. You can like, have like a switch that turns it on and off, like in the menus. I don't know why they didn't do that for the PS3. I could all like just like you could easily just program a little switch in there, and just like just have it so you can switch on and off. It just makes things like so much easier. It's like, oh man. So I've been hearing the new Demon Souls is amazing. I've not actually seen actual proper gameplay footage of it yet, mainly because I've just been so busy doing my work. But like, just like I've hearing like really good things about it, and I was like, ooh, that's good. But man, I'd get a PS5 just to play Demon Souls. Kind of like I did with my PS3, because the reason why I brought my PS3 in the first place was because of Demon Souls, so it's kind of gone full circle. Weirdly enough. It's really, really strange, because it just got like, completely full circle on that. So I wouldn't be able to buy a PS5 anyway, to be honest. I'm waiting for it to like eventually drop down in price in like a year or two's time. It's like, difficulties. You know what I mean? Difficulties with like money and stuff currently. So, especially with COVID, it just hasn't helped at all. But, I'm still fine. Still fine. Just trying to like shade underneath his like chin. You know what I mean? So it just looks a bit more better under his chin. All this shading under his chin. You can tell this is definitely a look at Doodle I did from like 2019. It's like it's not like properly shaded. Because I was trying to like figure out what style I wanted to have. In the end though, like the style that I chose eventually actually looked really nice. Like you can tell this is like during that experimental phase where like I wasn't sure what to do with it. Once it's done though, it looks straight out of something from 2020. It'd be fine. But like, well, that would be absolutely amazing. See, let's do some doodles. So I've got other stuff that need to be finished as well. Scratching my head really quick. It's just like, eh. Sky Rail. Woo! Like, I really wish I woke up earlier today, though, to be honest. My eyes feel so weird. They always act weird whenever I wake up late. Everything looks not fuzzy, everything just looks like it's all jumbled. Not so much fuzzy. It always acts like this whenever I wake up goddamn late. I need to stop I need to stop staying up so late, man. Jesus. So I'd love to do like a as I was saying earlier though, like I'd love to do like a stream of like Kane's Wrath and stuff like that. Really nice though. A little Kane's Wrath like stream. Also, my Star Wars Galactic Battleground as well, because that was technically the first PC game I ever played. So that would be quite an interesting experience. Like I remember like when my dad actually got me that when I was about like 4 years old, 3 or 4 years old. I didn't have my own PC back then. It was like a family computer, and like he got me that, and he also got me my Red Alert 2 as well. So it was the two very first PC games I personally ever played were both RTS-based games. So that's how come I'm a massive RTS fan, just purely because of that. But like, so I remember playing it, and it's like, the reason why my dad got it for me anyway, because it was Star Wars themed. Because my dad is like massive into Star Wars. It's just like, he's got it. I mean, it's like, this is a Star Wars themed game that we'd probably like. I ended up playing it and I loved it. I love the fact that back then, like, you could make your own units, you could make your own buildings, you can place them down, you can do like little research and make your units like really strong and stuff. It's like really cool. That's what I loved about it the most. Even like RTS games in general, I like the fact that you can just like just plop a building down and like spam out like 20 million troops. I love that. It's like in Command and Conquer as well. Like when I play Red Alert 2, I just spam down like a load of bunkers and just like start spamming conscripts and stuff, and just like storming the enemy bases with like very early on. pretty much just Zerg rushing everyone. It's quite funny actually. I absolutely love absolutely love RTS games. So my favorite RTS game though, I couldn't really tell you what my favorite one is though. It's just like I've got so many. Like love Red Alert 2. I love Yuri's Revenge as well. I love Kane's Wrath. I love Galactic Battlegrounds. Also like Supreme Commander as well, and the original Dawn of War. So it's just like they're all really good. It's just like I was actually, I should play Dawn of War on stream as well, actually, because I used to play that a lot. As well, at Dawn of War. Should do that on stream eventually. Not sure when though, but like, I'll have to like try and organise something like that. Let's play some good old-fashioned Dawn of War. Kick everybody's ass. If you can play like 8 different factions in that game, they're all completely different. Don't have the same types of abilities or any power-ups like that at all. I also love the one thing I love about the original Dawn of War as well. You get to customize your own colors for your team. It's not just like, oh, you can pick red or blue or green or pink or something like that. You can actually like change units' colors like entirely. It's just like, that's amazing, and I really wish more RTS games actually did do something like that, like your own team color scheme. So I have like a couple of others, like for the Necrons, I've got one called the Bronze Boys. So they're just like bronze colored with like a bit of like green on them. It's like, there comes the Bronze Boys, and they're like the Necrons are like some of the most overpowered teams in the whole flipping game. Jesus Christ. So how their structures and buildings work, just overpowered, insanely overpowered. Like man, just like I just love that game a lot. I remember like ordering them, not ordering them, but like getting them from like a store like really cheaply at the time. I think the prices for them have actually gone up a little bit since I brought them. I remember getting them really cheaply about like 3 years ago. Again as well. So like, it's really good. Like just I just genuinely really love like loads of like different games and stuff. Like there's loads and loads and loads. I like. To be honest though, I've been playing like games my whole life, like since I was like really little, like when I was about like 1 years old. So literally, gaming for me has been a permanent staple in my life. So it kind of bums me out, like with the Elgato and stuff. It's just like, man, I want it to work, like so much, just so I can get like board games and stuff. I wouldn't mind that at all. It's not so much with the Elgato; it's more so with Streamlabs. It's really weird. It's like when I look at on the actual like, Elgato like programming, it's fine. It's just like it's just with Streamlabs. It's like really annoying. Like really annoying. I'm debating whether or not to actually like have like one app do the one thing, like Streamlabs do the art stuff, and then the Elgato app do the actual recording stuff for like the games and stuff. Should be fine though. I don't mind that as long as I can find out a way to like transfer like this back this border and this and the icons over to that. So that means I wouldn't have to keep making them from scratch. It's like really coming together though. Like I think I can actually like get it complete like really quickly. Like, really quickly. They're almost done underneath the chin already, so it's actually really doing really good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work down the tongue as well afterwards. So I'm gonna work down the tongue, then work up the hairline, up the back of the head, and then work to the front that way. So that would be done. And then like just change the eyes. I think after I change the eyes, then I think that'd be pretty much done with the whole traditional part of it, like the whole like line making bit of it. That bit. Daytona, USA. Actually, I actually do have like the like Daytona USA like game on the PS3 as well with the original arcade release. Also, I technically also own every version of the goddamn Daytona port that's out currently. I've got like I've got like the Saturn port, the two Saturn ports, and I've also got the Dreamcast port as well. So I was like, yep. Damn. I'd really like to play it. Play them on stream and stuff. It'd be amazing. Crazy Taxi as well. Like I'd like to do like Crazy Taxi. Like goddamn, I would love that. Let's do an episode of Crazy Taxi or like a stream of Crazy Taxi. Oh, but again though, it'd be like really awkward because like of the licensed music and stuff, it'd end up having to be like muted and that, or have like songs placed over the top of it. A lot of people wouldn't like that though. Being like other music on top. It's just like I mean to be honest, I love the original like music that they put into the game though. It's just like it's nice. I love it. I actually own like the Offspring soundtrack that half of the game's OST comes from. You know what I mean? Just love it that much. I still play it till this day though. You know, Crazy Taxi. It's generally one of my favorite arcade games. I absolutely love Crazy Taxi. I own like all three games though. I've got the both the games on the Dreamcast. I've got like 1 and 2 on the Dreamcast, and I've got number 3 on the original Xbox. So like it's just really nice. I love number 3 though. Number 3 is actually really good because all it is, it's basically like it's like 1 and 2 combined with like an extra level from 3. So it's basically the full package more than anything. But with the PAL releases though, it doesn't affect the American releases for whatever reason. But the PAL releases, uh, there's like a weird audio bug. I don't know what it's from at all. It's really weird. Like when you pick up someone, it just makes a grumble noise, and it's just really weird. Instead of the person just saying like where they want to go or hello or anything like that. It's only with people who have been newly added to the game as of the third one. It's really weird. I don't know why that is though. Bizarre. Just absolutely downright bizarre. You know what I mean? I was just having a quick look to see who was in the chat, who was actually users are actually like on the thing. And there's apparently like how many people are apparently in this? Apparently, even though it says there's one viewer, on top apparently there's like 5 people. Strange. That's bizarre. Yeah, it's probably just like a little. They probably just like popped in the stream for like a couple of seconds and then just left. I think it just records on how many people have actually been in the stream. I think. Like, in total. I don't know. It's just like how Streamlabs is. Even though like I've only been streaming for like just about a month, like well over a month. You know, I'm still getting used to my Streamlabs as well. Electric toothbrush. That's what this song's actually called. It's literally just called Electric Toothbrush. I do pick like some like song choices. Most of the song choices are either like from Sonic games or like Jet Set Radio mainly. Actually, Jeremy looks a lot better now than they did before. Jesus. There's like you can see like the pencil marks that it originally had as well, like in the backgrounds, little dots and stuff. Say, but hopefully though, I can get the Elgato sorted, or even just use the Elgato app and find out how to like the Elgato programming one and seeing if I can sort that out. Be able to stream full-on console games again without any issues at all. So that'd be like really awesome. So hopefully I should just probably sort that out like probably after the stream. So I'm just having a look seeing how stable the stream is currently at the moment. It's not doing too bad, so it seems okay. Hopefully stuff should be fine. Say like it took me quite a while to get the microphone set up properly. Jesus, like because like the thing is though, this microphone isn't very sensitive at all, so I've actually like really like work on like getting the audio functioning properly. especially with this headphone. It's like really annoying. It's like, as I said, like it's not very sensitive. So basically, I have to have the mic like all the way down in order to actually talk. It's really annoying. But the thing is, though, is that it doesn't pick up half the things I say half the times. It's a bit annoying. So that's the reason why it's so low for. And it's really, really quiet as well. So it's been amplified by like tons. So you can actually hear it properly. But, like, every time I tried to amplify it, it kept, if something's like really quiet and you like make it louder and it has that white noise in the background where it just goes tss, 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 in the background. Actually, I had to get rid of that, that noise in general, because it was like really annoying me when I was like looking back on the streams. It's like, ah, oh, great. It's like I like the audio to be like kind of crisp. Oh, thank you for the follow, Libertarium. Is it Libertarium? Is that how you pronounce it? Libertarium. Libertarium. Yay! Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. So like like I just generally I genuinely really do love streaming. Like I've only been doing it for about a month. Or just Libby. Oh, that's good. Or Lib. It's fine. It's fine. That's good, Lib. I say, look, I've only been streaming for like a very short amount of time. I've actually genuinely really been enjoying it a lot. So I really want to keep doing this. Even close to Christmas as well, because I think actually like, one of the streaming schedules falls on Christmas Day as well, so I'll probably end up streaming Christmas night. So it's just easier that way because I'm gonna be busy like Christmas Day regardless. So I'll have to like notify upon that, and also put it up on my schedule as well, saying that I won't be streaming directly on Christmas Day, but like just on Christmas night. I'll extend the stream out for that. So instead of it being 2 hours, I'll probably put it for like 3-4 hours probably. It'd be easier that way. So I'm mostly trying to see if I can stream every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. That's like my main schedule because like I don't want it to be like sure enough like I do Doodle like constantly even off the streams. It's just like there's like a bit of a schedule going on because I won't be able to stream like Mondays because I'm doing volunteering work. So basically like I won't be able to do it during then. So I'm trying to like flesh it out a little bit more. So it would work for everyone really. You know what I mean? So that's actually coming out really nice. See that it's looks way better than I did it originally. Jesus Christ! I say like when I remember putting the colours onto this originally after I'd done it last year. I just thought it looked so horrible because it had like remember it had like a purple face. It had like green hair. And the tongue was like, I think it was blue, like a really light blue. I really didn't like it at all. It just looked really off. So now that I've got like better colouring techniques digitally as well, like I can actually like work on these a little bit better. Let's work on these little doodles. So I got loads of little doodles that are like being worked on. But one that's like very, very close to being finished that isn't the one that I was doing last stream. But like it's like a little UFO one, which is like nearly done. It just needs a couple of like background elements, and that's about it. Some text. We got that as well, which should be really nice. But yes, I got that one. Well to do. Would be amazing. I think that I can probably can get that one done like tonight. Like literally, it's like that, nearly that close to being done. I say the one that I did last stream though, like for the past like literally since that stream finished, about like 9 o'clock, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, like that night, I've been trying to work on it, like getting the colours right, and I just couldn't. It's so annoying, like trying to get the colours right. It's like, oh my god, it's like I want it to be like a certain colour, but like it just like This is being really weird. I'll probably show it off actually now. It seems that like mostly done. I'm gonna bring it up on the page. Oh, pardon me. Yes. This is it so far. I'm not 100% sure on it just yet. I think it needs like a bit of blue or a bit of red or something like that. I'm not 100% sure on that. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, that's what it just looks like so far. Not the best thing in the world, but like, you know, it's slowly coming off better. I think there's a bit too much stuff in some places, so I'll probably end up trying to like simplify some stuff down. Like, it's still turning out like okay, I guess, at the moment, so not too bad. Like, you know, it's not as good as my other works though. Like, my other works look a lot better than that. I mean, it's just like, even back then when I did it back then, I wasn't sure what to do with it. That's the one reason why I've started on this one and not working on that one again, because I knew I'd probably be spending like the next like 3 hours just trying to figure out what colours to use, and just like, I don't want the whole stream to be nothing but like swapping colours the whole time. That'd be like really annoying. So you probably hear me like get frustrated as well. Like, oh, I just want this colour to be right already, like for God's sake. So, you know, it's like those type of things. Workbench pest, boys. I've got like so many like songs like on my playlist because there's currently like 172 songs. The playlist lasts about like 10 hours, so like it's big, a big playlist. It's like, yep. At least I'm okay with in terms of like music-wise though. Like it's fine. Always keep it on shuffled mode as well, so it just keeps it up, keeps it all random. Shuffles them about and keeps them random. Nice though. Like Sonic CD is so good. I actually own the actual original copy of the game, and like I know a lot of people say like it's really difficult, like the original one because of like how the special stages work. But I completed that on my first try because I'm so used to playing like the Steam port of like Sonic CD that like literally I completed the original one, the considerably the more harder version, like on the first attempt. I think it took me about like 4 hours to get everything sorted. So not only to complete the main levels, also to get the time trials sorted as well. So I unlocked everything in like in a 4 hour sitting. I was like, damn. Should have like stream if I had like the proper like cables for it, I could have streamed that. Boom, 100% speed run. It would have been amazing. I just don't have the right cables because like the Mega Drive, the Mega CD, and the Sega Saturn require like a SCART output, which I don't have anything that can convert a SCART output. So I'll have to like get like a converter or something like that, or like a proper cable. I think a converter would be a lot more better though, because at least it makes the games look really crisp. Super crisp. Wouldn't mind that. Look really good. Look really nicely. It really is. Like, it's just turning out really nice. This song would sound really good on like a electric guitar or something. This has like the proper like chords for like an electric guitar. As I say that sounds so cool though. I don't know if anyone's actually made like a rock or a metal remix of this. I mean, it was like really nice. So, well, if it isn't Sonic. Like, you know, like I'd like to play like Sonic Adventure. Like honestly, I really do like the original Sonic Adventure like a lot. Even though like people say it's like completely outdated, which is understandable, and I think I kind of like agree and disagree at the same time because honestly I think like games like Mario 64 personally are more outdated because like you know what I mean? Visually, like it looks more outdated. Heck, like you know, like there's a lot of games that like I find that are more outdated than the original Sonic Adventure in terms of like graphical wise. Like you know, like I said, like with Mario 64, like Mario's even like Final Fantasy 7, like the original Final Fantasy 7. Like, I find the original Final Fantasy 7 like really outdated in terms of its visuals. You know what I mean? And that's like why I love the remake so much because like the remake is like what I think it should look like. But in terms of like its quality, I know it's like the PS1. I know the Final Fantasy 7 came on the PS1, but when you look at it, like the models and stuff, I just look at them as like, hmm. Like the overworld character models look a bit off. Even now, they look a bit off. I mean, like even games like Resident Evil 2 actually hold up a lot better than Final Fantasy 7 in terms of like the models and the quality of the graphics and stuff. You know what I mean? Sonic Adventure Battle 2 is the best Sonic. Yeah, like a lot of people have actually like said that to me. I've never actually played Sonic Adventure 2. I really want to play it on stream at some point. That's another game I really want to play on stream. Never actually played it at all. I've played the original Sonic Adventure though to death, so like I know that game pretty much inside out at this point. But like, it's just like I've never played the second game. I actually have it on the Dreamcast as well, so I've got the considerably better port of the game, technically. Technical terms. Just in theory though, like the Dreamcast version is like the better version than the GameCube one. Because like the GameCube one suffers from a lot of problems that the Dreamcast one doesn't have. If I say like a lot of people found Sonic Adventure 2 like because of not the Dreamcast, because of the GameCube. So I think it is actually one of the most sold games on the system as well, if I remember exactly. It's like Sonic Adventure 2. But the Dreamcast port's a lot better because like when they were porting it to like the GameCube, they actually ported some of the stuff wrong. Like for example, there's like a lot of transparency issues with the GameCube release, but the original one does not have any of those issues at all. There's a lot of like there's a lot of transparency issues. There's lighting issues and shadowing issues as well, which is a bit weird. Because if you can compare the cutscenes like side by side between both versions, like you can really see like the differences in them. It's like it's just like really weird. I only own like the Dreamcast board personally. I'd like to own the original because I really wanted to play the original one instead of playing the GameCube one. Mainly because I don't really have a GameCube, and two, I'd like to like to like play the original. Heck, I don't even need to have a GameCube to play the GameCube version. I've got a Nintendo Wii. I just need to get like a goddamn memory card for it. I just need a memory card for it, and basically I'll just use it as a GameCube. Oh yeah. I don't own any GameCube games at the moment, which is a bit strange. Same with the Wii as well. With the Nintendo Wii that I have, I don't really own that many games for it. So the portable version. Like we always, I remember like when I was a kid and like the GameCube actually came out. Me and my friends always remarked that it looked like a lunchbox because literally because of the handle on the back. I think a lot of people did, didn't they? Like they just remarked that it looked like a lunchbox. Like I remember like when that came out years and years and years ago. It makes me feel ancient now. Remember years and years and years ago. It's like, I just really, really enjoyed. I remember like actually owning a GameCube. Well, not directly owning one, but it was like a family console, so we'd always have it downstairs. Like the only games I ever actually played on it was a Zelda game, and I can't remember which Zelda game it was. It was like that long ago, and Pikmin was the only ones I remember playing. I can't remember which Zelda game it was. I don't know whether if it was like, I don't know what Zelda games were released on the GameCube. Like, it could have been one of them. I have to like re-remember and think about it hard enough to see if I can remember it. Oh yeah, like I've heard about that. You can do that for the PS2. I think you can do that with the original Xbox as well. Like you can there is like a monitor attachment for it as well. There's like a little monitor attachment. Like you don't so you don't even need like a compute like a TV. Like with the original Xbox, you can literally just plug in like one the little monitor thing on the back and just flip it open. It's great. I think it's like that with most consoles. I think they're just like really weird little add-ons. I think they're like third-party add-ons though. Like with the GameCube though, having like the GBA be like using the TV as like a monitor and stuff as well. Like I've seen that as well. That's actually pretty cool. I never actually owned a Game Boy growing up. My sister did. She never had any games for it. But like I personally never had a Game Boy growing up. I had the DS. I have like a very soft spot for the DS though. But like I never actually owned like a Game Boy at all growing up. It's like because it was mostly like it's like it was I think back then as well like people always used to say that like when the Xbox and Microsoft like the Microsoft and Sony like rivalry at the time, people always used to say, oh, Nintendo's like the baby console, like it's for kids and stuff like that. I think that's what also like made me deter me from like not having one at the time. It's like people are like, oh, you own a GameCube, it's a baby's console kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's like, I did have a Wii though. Well, still got the Wii. The Wii has never been used at all. Like it's been stuck on that shelf for maybe like a good couple of years. It's not been used. Even when we had it downstairs, like it was never used. We only played like Rayman Raving Rabbits on it, and that was about it. That's all we ever did with it. It was never used at all. But recently though, I did get some games for it. Pretty cool, and I'm actually planning to get some more games for it soon. So I just want like to get some games for the system, so the system isn't just sitting on the top of the shelf all the goddamn time, and actually can actually be used. But the only games I've got for it at the moment, I have Knight's Journey into Dreams, The House of the Dead 2 and 3 Return, and Geometry Wars Galaxies as the only games I've got for it at the moment. It's those three. It's like really good. I always try to buy like a House of the Dead game any time I see it. It's good. As soon as I saw that it came out on the Wii as well, like a port of it came out on the Wii, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get that. I like House of the Dead. It's a really good game. I like arcade shoot 'em ups like that. It's like I love like little arcades. what console do you have, sister? My sister really isn't like that much of a gamer though. She used to play like on my consoles a lot. We used to play like two-player like, all the time when we was younger, but like she never really had her own consoles. Like, she used to have like a GBA. She used to have a DS. But now she currently has an Xbox One though. That's the only considered console that she has. But she's actually, I don't think she's planning on keeping it anytime soon. I don't think. She only ever uses it for Netflix. She doesn't really use it to play games anymore. Oh, the free games, well, it's for the Nintendo Wii. That was. Nintendo Wii only has like my free games on it at the moment. 'Cause, what happened was when I was younger, my dad actually ended up selling most of my games when I was younger, out of like super frustration. It was like really annoying. It was happening when I was about 10 years old. I know it's kind of like I don't want to make the stream sound too like really like sad, but like you know what I mean. It was like horrible at that time. I mean, I don't want to keep making the stream sound really sad constantly because that's the last thing I want at the moment. Is make a sad stream. But, like, yeah, that well, back then though it was like a bit horrible to be honest. Like my dad sold all my games, all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, all my Doctor Who cards I had at the time as well. It's like damn. No, it hurt. It really hurt. On the Nintendo Wii, if you so oh look my hype. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption's good. I actually own a Red Dead Redemption on the 360. So it's really good. Really, really good. My sister doesn't actually have Red Dead 2 though, which she actually it's the only game that she kind of frequently plays. Like that's about it. Like, you know, I actually own like my GTA 5 as well. I own GTA 5 on the PC and the 360 because I don't have like an Xbox One or anything like that. Because I don't. The literally the newest, technically like the latest console I own is technically a 3DS, and that's about it. Like, I don't have like a PS4 or an Xbox One or anything like that. Most of my stuff's a bit more retro, really, more than anything. So it's like it's all like retro stuff. Take a swig of this drink because like oh, I'm drinking water today. I literally am just drinking water today, and that's about it. So you know, man, just like all this, like, you know, water and stuff, man. Like Jesus, there's no like juice or anything left downstairs. So I'm just like, I need to drink water. Water is important. Yes, water is important. Nintendo Wii. It. Red Dead. It's not Red Dead. There's like quite a lot of like. There's actually like a fair amount of good games on the Wii. It's just like just there's a ton of shovelware on it as well. It doesn't help. It's just like shovelware after shovelware after shovelware. Yeah, save constantly. That's all I've been doing. It's like save, save, goddamn save. So I don't know why there's like a zigzag down here for. Erase that. Go. Save. Repeated. There you go. It's saving. Don't forget to save, yes, because I don't want it to like black out on me again. So that's the last thing I really want at the moment is for like my tablet to black out on me again. Seems to be working a lot better now that I've unplugged its power supply. I wonder if that was what the issue was with it. It's like it's warm, but like it's not being powered by its usual power source, so I think that could have been the issue. I'm not 100% sure by that. The outline of the tongue a bit more thicker. There you go. Get that tongue out. Not too bad though. Look, this little signature somewhere in the corner, so that means I'll know that it's kind of been done. Yeah, that means yeah, it could have been the PC itself. I mean, you know, I'll probably have to dust it at some point again. I dusted it about like maybe like 2 weeks ago. Last time I dusted it, so it could have just been that. So I just have to like dust it again. Good old, give it a blow. PC a blow. That's like pretty close to being done. I think I just need to like work on the eyes again, and I think if we can do the eyes, I think that's pretty much done with like the whole doodling aspect of it. This absolute doodle. Like empty the eyes out. Menacing face. Literal cross-eyed. Yeah, literal cross-eyed. How old is my PC? My PC is actually from 2012. It's like ancient. I really need to get a new one at some point because like it's just on the verge of death. Actually, it's like that old. I've been like upgrading it like since I had it. Like when I first got it, my PC didn't come with a graphics card, so even if you wanted to play, you couldn't really play games on it at all when I first got it. It is really old, so like it could end up need to be replaced. I ended up getting like a really good graphics card for it. It's just the CPU isn't good. It's a really trash CPU that doesn't want to load anything at all. It's so bad. I really want to get a new one though, like either a new computer in general or just like. So probably could actually. Probably could look like probably could look like a dragon. As I was just reading that, I said, it could look like a dragon. It looks pretty good though. So if I was like blacked out, that'd literally look a nostril, like a little nostril and like an eye there, so it just looks weird. All this like little stuff that goes on. To have like an outline of like a jaw of a dragon and stuff like that. It'd be great. I used to draw dragons quite a lot actually when I was like younger. I still do like dragons, but like not as much as I used to. Makes sense. Like I used to draw dragons like a lot. Like I've had like school books that have like little dragon doodles in them and stuff. So I don't. So I used to love them a lot, but like I don't like them as much as I used to. That looks pretty cool. That does. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. So I'm gonna save that. Dragon and zombie aspect to it. Yeah, it kind of does actually. That was the one reason why I kind of like wanted to redo this one again, because like just work on this one because like it still looks really good. Because I knew if I would have worked on it a little bit more, it would actually look genuinely really good. Let's over a quick check or something. my foot is actually like freezing at the moment. I feel like I'm literally gonna have to tuck my foot in because like, my foot is cold. And we've got one of those like bots on the chat. Okay, he's gonna be that one's gonna go off. Bots in the chat. That bot is gone. Be gone, bot. I think that's roughly about done, though. That is that really. I'm gonna start adding the colour to it. I'm gonna put like a base colour of a green for like the face and stuff like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on the base colour, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to another illustration entirely. So I can do this like whilst I'm like off the actual stream. It's gonna take. It's mainly because it's gonna take way too long. Primarily. It's like, I mean, from the last stream that I did, one with the one with the zombie reaching over the city and that one took a long time to actually sort the colours out for. It was really annoying. It's still being sorted out now. I mean, it's been like a couple of days, and I've been working on that constantly. All that green. We got into a fight with your CO. SO. Was it CO? SO? I didn't share enough. That's yeah, that's bad. Bad. What was it about? Is it like something to do with work or that's bad. Oh, got the green face going on as well. Here we go. So that fight sounded a bit bad. Like we're getting all this green in there now. You know what I mean? Just trying to get as much green as I possibly can into this smur. To the face. That'll be like the main base color. All this green. Let's say once I've done the base color, I'm just gonna switch to like another doodle because like I have another doodle that's really close to being finished, like completed. So I'll end up switching to that and actually completing that on stream because like it's very close to being finished. It is coming up really nicely though. The green. Oh, it's with your girlfriend. I didn't share my feelings enough. That's a bit of a weird fight. Did she start it or no? That's just bad. You know. That's bad. That is. You like. You know, with me, like I try to share my feelings with like everyone, but like, you know what I mean. If I have something I feel about, I usually tend to talk about it quite a lot. With me in arcade games, I just tend to talk about that quite a lot. I was reading what that. I'll be here, but I won't be here if that makes any sense. I'll just be more observing on my second monitor whilst I'm working on stuff in my primary. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you're just like working on the other monitor. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Um, I'm gonna put the tongue red because I'm gonna alter the color of this anyway after it's sorted. So I'll probably end up changing the layer anyway, so I'm just putting this as like the base color for now. Boop, 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 boop. Do do do. Spring yard zone, man. I feel like a massive pit of hunger coming up at the moment. Just a random just pit of hunger just coming. Jesus. So far today I've not had anything to eat at all. But, you know, primarily the reason why is because, like, you know, it's just to make sure that my guts are actually like clear. That makes sense, because the thing is that with me, my guts don't really work that well. They are horrible at the moment. Even like yesterday, my guts were absolutely horrendous. Like last night. That is some yeah, that is some solid color. I was just say with the fight. I remember last time I had a fight with my girlfriend. Like, it was because like she was just being honestly a bit abusive, but like, you know what I mean. Like, that was the last time I had a fight with GF. No, I think put the eyes yellow, so the yellow would probably stand out a bit better. Yeah, it also looks pretty cool with just solid colour in general. You know what I mean? They're really coming along really nicely though. And what colour to make the hair though? That's the question. The hair needs to be like a really good colour. Doesn't like blend, that doesn't meld out so much between green and yellow and red. Make it look like what would work with that. A reddish purple though, I want to see what that looks like. Zombie with like reddish purple hair. Amazing! Oh, no. It's like really coming together. So I actually finished off that. Well, I've nearly finished off that illustration from like last couple of days. Just like it's been so difficult to work with the color for it. So I'm trying to figure out like colors and stuff for it. I do actually have it on here actually. So this is what it looks like currently. Not like the whole background being in the way, but that's what it looks like currently. It's just like it's still being worked on still. You know what I mean? I think I'll probably add a bit of blue or a bit of red to it. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but that's what it looks like so far. Just like, just like all the colours. Like, I'm trying to like figure out the colours and stuff at the moment for that one. Like, it's like really annoying trying to like implement them all in without trying to make it look right at the same time. Oh man, I'm snuffly again because the humidity. I swear to God, this room has like a bad humidity problem. It's so bad. Do 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 do. It's almost like a bubblegum color, which is a bit weird. It looks cool though. Actually, Jeremy looks really cool. Heal. What I'll do afterwards, I'll probably do the solid color. I'll add like a filter layer on it just so I can see like what color works the best for it. And then I will actually work on another one that's super close to being done. So there you go. So I've got the solid color actually done. Now I'm actually gonna add like a color filtered layer. So I'm gonna add a blue, like a really light blue layer. So I want to see what that looks like. So let me just pull that in. I'm going to red. Copy red doesn't look good. Green. Copy green looks okay. Copy blue. Looks funky as hell. What divide? It looks the same. Pretty much turns it just that. So it's not really like the best. Parallel. It's okay. We'll probably stick it to blue at the time for the time being. That generally looks really cool anyway. You know what I mean? I'll definitely have it like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save that, and I'll go open up one of my other ones I was working on, and work on that one as well. That generally does look really cool though. I'm gonna go and find it. Let's see. It is all at the bottom. Here it is. Open you up. Open. There you go. There you go. Up. There's that one down, so can you just let them processing properly? You know what I mean? Looks really nice though. I really love how it looks. I just need to add like splat effects from the front and the behind, and then just add text to it, and I think that should actually be finished. That one is. So this one shouldn't take too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the resources folder so I can use that. Start working on that then as well at the same time. Now what I have to do is make it big enough, change the threshold so it's actually like pure black and white. Go, move the white. It wants to load. There we go. Boom. Now what we can do now is just like change the coloring for it. Look good, that don't look good. That one you can't really tell the difference. So I'm gonna change that color to like probably to blue because it's like a cold color. That looks cool. I'm gonna put that to like 60% opacity. Here you go, look at that. It just adds like a bit of like extra stuff. Actually, it also adds like a bit of like a texture as well, which is quite nice. So I'm gonna add like another one on the top, just like around the eye more than anything. I'm gonna select like a different splat, like that one, and like actually keep working on them. Keep constantly processively working on them the whole time. Flip around. Put it there. Hello. Hello. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Is it Rotby? Rotby? Yeah, like I'm doing good myself. Just constantly. Ooh, yes, graffiti style. Well, graffiti style like coming on now, which is really good. I've literally just started working on this one, like just now. Like I've literally just come off from another file, so you know what I mean. I was working on like another one, but that one's just about finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show it off. Actually, I should keep the file itself open as well, so other people can see it when they come on the stream. I didn't think about that. I'm going to quickly go and find it. If it's open up, when it wants to open up, because it takes a while. This program does. Here we go. And that's what it looks like. That's what I was literally working on for the most of the stream. It's cool so far. I'm still working on like little bits and bits of it as well, which is cool. I need to add like an outline, do like the splats and stuff like what I'm doing with the other one currently as well. So it's actually coming along well. So I'm pretty much working on like two streams at once, which is really awesome. Like we're going to be working on that one, and the reason why I want to keep closing that one because I don't want it to use up too much processing power. Why do I have pixel art in the tags? It's usually kind of is like pixel art, but not really. But, like I just put it in the tags because like it was available. Really, I should technically remove it off the tags. Really, to be honest, though. But like, yeah, but I can work pixel art as well. I haven't done pixel art in like ages, but like, I'd like to. I'd like to work some proper pixel artwork. Well, it should be pretty amazing. Actually, going to be working now? Oh, here we go. I was wondering, is it going to be working now or not? See, like, what my layers we can get it with. That kind of looks good by itself, you know. It's really good. Let me go and like change the color of it, like slide it. Ooh, slide it about. I'll keep it on that one. I'm gonna change the type of my the layer, the type of thing it's on. Yeah, like it does. Like yeah, it's like a giant pixel art basically. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's just like a giant pixel art. That colour actually looks really nice on the bottom. Keeping that. There you go. Yeah, well that's how I tend to work. Like I use like a pixel brush because when I get stuff transferred, it's a lot sharper. You know what I mean? Like around the edges and stuff. So when it gets printed onto things, it looks better. That's just me though. It's all like really fit, really pixeled. Actually looks really nice. There you go. I'm gonna like put something up in this corner somewhere as well. Boom. We've got like, the flying saucer aspect of it done. It's actually really good. Oh man, I feel my leg. I'm ready to crack my leg in a minute. Because I can feel my legs going. Ooh. I need to stretch it out in a sec. I love this song. I love like fast-paced songs like this though, to be honest. So good. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back there. So I have like a little resource folder where I keep like most of the splats. They're all like free to use. They're not like, you know what I mean. I tried like getting like free to use ones as much as I can. So I have been to like college and university, and they do kind of like penalise you for that. So you know what I mean. I'm trying to keep it like as like legit as possible. You know what I mean? I'm gonna change the colour to like a yellow. I'm gonna change it to yellow. Let's see what do that. Kind of see it like around the edges, but not too much though. Green. That is a lot of yellow. Jesus. That is a lot of yellow and white. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, I've got 3 viewers at once. Jesus Christ, that's the highest amount of viewers I've ever had in the stream so far. You know what I mean? It's pretty amazing actually. I don't really. Well, that's odd. So that's odd. Jesus. That weird like line. That is weird. Let's say, look, I don't really have like that many viewers on at once, so really great. Yeah, you can see that there in the corner. That actually looks cool. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. That looks great. Absolutely great. I like how this one's turning out as well. I need to rub my eye. Oh god. Giant resolution pixel art. It's pretty much is. It's just like a giant pixel art. I'll put like a white splat around the eyeball. I tend to use like the same type of splats, I just like rotate them and like alter them so much that they look so different. Put it back there. There you go. Threshold and remove the white, so it's just that. So when I change the threshold on it, it does make it really sharp as well. So if you like look really close onto it, it does make it really sharp. So that's one of the main reasons why I do it. I change the thresholds to like do that. Let's see. Do you do anything? Sculption, which looks outright bizarre. This is the same. Highlights is just basically what it was before. Overlay is actually looks quite nice. Jesus. I'm gonna put that there. Yeah, keep that. A giant resolution pixel art. Change the opacity down to like probably like 57%. That actually looks really cool. I like that. Inside. Jeremy looks really cool. The UFO actually looks really nice. That's actually meant to be a UFO though, by the way. It looks nothing like one. It literally looks nothing like one. Like, you know, I like things to not look like how they're supposed to look, because like I like have things really weird. I'm gonna put like a blue at the bottom, mainly primarily because it would like not only distinguish it a little bit, but like I can change the color of it later on, so it'd be easier. That's cool. I think that like pink would work well. So yeah, keep the pink there. It actually looks really nice so far. Oh yeah, I'm gonna quickly like send this text really quick because like it's my. Send that. Looks good though. Yeah, I'll probably put like a white back here, and then just like have it slowly fade in. I also need to like work on the background bit as well, so I'm gonna like work on that. So I'm gonna like select it onto a layer that's pretty much just above the background. So we can do that. So keep working on it like that. Actually, it'd probably look better there because like it just makes it look like it's going down, like coming up from that way, this way. You know what I mean? I can't really like see it when I do it like that. Actually, it should be more coming up like that way. Makes sense. Like, it still looks really good though. I mean, I like it. I really like this one actually. Giant high-res picture. I'll put like that as a green, because if we put it as green, it wouldn't be too far from like the actual background itself. My dogs keep barking as well. Goddamn dogs. Yeah, look at that. There's a bit of a splat. So basically, it kind of like morphs out the border of it as well. Quite nice. Really, really nice. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Jesus Christ, I haven't, I actually haven't been keeping track of the time this whole time. Not realised I've been streaming for about 2 hours. Wow, that's gone by really quick. Yep. It's like looking really good so far. About, yeah. Actually looks really cool actually. Let me put the threshold on. Get rid of the white, that's now yellow. Oh, pardon me. Now we can turn that black into a green. It matches up with the border really well. Boom. That. Now it looks more like a spray, like almost like a tag almost, which is quite cool. Really, really cool. Bah. It looks like down there. Yeah, I can just like copy and paste that bit down there. That's fine. Yeah, here we go. So it just adds more. It keeps constantly just adding and adding and adding and adding to it, so it looks really nice. I want the spray effects to be more or less like at the top, like here as well, but not so much around the tail, because like I want the tail to be like a lot less, because it just focuses more on that bit, which will be good. Let's see, now we can get like another like spray one as well. Ooh, Starlight Carnival. Like fast-paced songs, because why not? I think it's mostly because I grew up with really fast-paced songs anyway, so like, you know what I mean? Boom. There. That's more like an actual like spray. I was gonna put the words like UFO like in the top corner somewhere, so it's like it's not down here. Because most of the thing is that most of my illustrations I do, the text is always down in the corner, like the lower right corner. I want to put this on the upper left corner, so it's like a bit in a different position. So that would also work. I love the colours for the UFO though, because it has like a very sunsetty vibe though, which is really nice. I generally do really love that though, man. It's just like it's just amazing. I just realised that someone hung like a Christmas themed bird feeder thing on my bird feeder. I don't know who it was. I just realised that. Oh, I'm slow. I'm so slow. I'm gonna combine those splat layers at the bottom together. Go to the layer below. The reason I'm doing that for is just basically use less processing power. Go to the layer below. Here we go. was amazing. Why does there need to be text? Like sometimes I like them to have text sometimes. And a lot of my illustrations I've been doing recently all mostly have text on them. I don't try and keep like a consistency going on with them. It's not gonna be like huge, it's gonna be like something like maybe like like a little illustration, something like that big. So it's not like massive. I think that would actually be the perfect size. Actually, just keep it like that big. Not too bad. I think if I actually like bring up some of the doodles that I have done, they're all mostly like they have text on them. If I can go and find them. Let's see. 2020. I actually made a 2021 folder now because it's almost time. So store dump. Let's see, look, got the one from 2 streams ago, which has text on it. Loads. Here we go. Maybe just shrink that a bit because it's massive on this. But you can see it there though. Like I don't even need to shrink it, but like you can see it there. So that one's got text on it, which actually looks amazing. I really love this one a lot. Parents. So I can actually show up some other ones as well. I've got this one. I don't know how big this one is, but like I've got this one. That one's just got cry on it, which I like this one as well. This one was also like another one that I redid like last year. Primarily because I didn't like how I did the colour with it before, and you know I just plopped on a bunch of colours and see what sticks, and that stuck really well. So it ended up being really nice. Got one called Grim, which actually like kind of recolored at the same time because I wasn't happy with the color. So this one, Grim, which actually looks really nice. This one is actually just a scan. This one's just a drawing I did and then just plopped color on top of it. I loved it. Loved it a lot. A lot. We also have one called Madness as well, which I nearly spelt wrong because I was an idiot. If that's load, this one's gonna be. I can see this one being absolutely massive now. Hang on, it is. It is massive. Here we go. Got this one, Madness, which is I'm gonna probably put the UFO one up there. It looks nice though. I mean, I generally really love how all these look so far. They all generally look really nice. So let's close that one. We'll make that transparent. Here we go. Got one called Smile, which is actually one of the first illustrations I actually did stream. Really cool. Don't want to open that one up. This is one of the first ones I actually did on stream, which I really liked. But that one's also like in the lower right corner, where like most of them are. Like, you know, like that's where I usually tend to keep them, all in the corner. I'm gonna get rid of the layers now so it doesn't like cause my to like go AWOL. Save. There you go. So that's mainly the reason why I do it. So it just makes it look a lot nicer. A lot nicer. Oh man, drink of water. Drink of that water. Probably put like another colour behind there as well. Probably like a brighter colour, probably like a light green or something like that. So just like it's like a second colour around it. I think that would look cool though. That make like a second colour. It's not gonna be like as vibrant as say as the green, but like you know, it's just like to add like an extra effect to it. Do 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 do. In we go. It's mainly because like the one reason why I wanted to have text in it originally as well, because like I don't work with text as much as I used, well, at all really. Like even my traditional illustrations don't have text on them because like I could never ever get text right at all. Because that was one of the things I was always really criticised that when I was at university. It's like, oh, you can doodle really well, it's just you can't doodle text at all. I was like, I know. You know what I mean? It's more of like a personal development kind of thing, if that makes sense. Cold. How to get rid of the yellow, and then turn that black into like a really light green. Hello, thank you for the follow, Thank you for the follow. That's amazing. And imagine if I enabled like text to speech on this thing. It's like it just says things as it goes. Is it actually gonna like delete it now or not? Oh, there you go. I had to click it twice and that was a bit weird. I'm gonna crop it so like it just gets rid of any background elements. Oh, if that's not in the image. Do. I'm gonna make like a light green. So I'm gonna get the green I had before, and I'm just gonna make it a little bit lighter. Is that not light enough? That's not light enough. Hold on, let me I'll do it for here. 5. There you go. It's more yellow though, and all I'm doing is increasing the brightness, because if I put the brightness up to maximum, it turns like. But it's yellow. Hang on. Is it because of the filter on it? Yeah, it is. It's because of the filter on it. If I didn't put the color filter on it, that's what it looks like. Literally, it's like a green color filter that keeps everything like together. Really, to be honest. I like that though. A slightly like yellowy color. The background, so it just keeps everything like. Adds like more character to it, I think. Just makes it a little bit more yellow so it stands out a bit more. Here we go. It's better. Looking good. I'm going to do something now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that, like, you know, that little square. Whatever layer I've put it on. Somewhere, though. Yeah, it's that one. Don't need that there at the moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a brand new layer from Visible. What I tend to do sometimes, so I tend to like have a look at it in different colours to see if something works better in one. So I'm just like basically like colour skimming for the whole thing. That one generally looks really cool though. I like the UFO colour on that though. That one actually looks cool, but I don't like how deep the purple is around it. If it was red, I think that would have been a heck of a lot better. Well, that looks cool. That one also looks pretty cool though as well. That one also actually, they all look cool no matter what colour they're on as well. That's a bit weird. I mean generally that one actually looks quite cool to be honest. It's like damn, goddamn colour restoration things. And then what I do, I tend to like copy red, copy blue, copy green, like just to see like what stands out. I tend to like just to hue them as well sometimes, but like what I want to do with this one is I want to make it so like it fades into from a gradient at the end. What I need to do is I need to make this black, like entirely black. So it's black. Looks cool. It's like black. It's just changing black and white. It's cool. To normal. I want to do. Select it. Wait for it to select. It wants to do its job. Select it. And I think the program's nearly crashed. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create like a. Not a layer, but like a shade out. That's the wrong way around. There you go. It's not even the right colour anyway, it's like green. There you go. Just like that. So basically what I'm going to do with that is like that's going to be another colour and then that colour is going to be different, so it just makes it look a little bit different as it goes back. I'm going to stretch my leg out really quick, man, because my leg is like killing me, man. Oh, freaking help. Jesus Christ. So what I'm going to do with that, deselect it, and I probably should have done it in colour first, shouldn't I, instead of just doing it like black, because like it's going to be a bit more difficult to put in colour. Hang on, I'm going to put in colour first. I'm going to switch to like a bright green. So here we go. I'll get the eraser tool. Look down. I'd put like a copy blue. It's like it's like a copy red. It'd be like a different colour. Addition to all things. So it's like that. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm actually going to change its colour. So just scale. Let's go just purple on the one end. I want it to be blue, like a light blue, like a purple. It's yellow. Yeah, that's a bit better. Oh. It's like that, and then like switch like the colours stuff for it, and then it should be hopefully done. I mean, now that they look cool, but green does nothing at all. Blue is just blue. Blue is just blue. Oh, the hue looks cool as a hue. I don't know if that's like too much blue or like, you know what I mean? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like erase it down a little bit more. There you go. It's like, you know, just I think it's a bit too much blue. Well, that's a bit funky. Jesus. Funky. Parallel doesn't add anything to it at all. Addition looks cool. We'll probably keep it on addition. Just have to like change the opacity down a little bit. There you go. Looks pretty cool though. Trying to look at it on the actual main screen as well and see like if there's any adjustments I need to do it from that. Go down to 55%. Should look a bit better. Do. It looks cool though. It's slightly different as it goes back. I like how it looks though. Don't get me wrong. Around with like the other stuff as well. Process. But let's remember that my addition to what other stuff we've got. Scroll down. Here we go. Just wait for it to scroll down. It's not scrolling down. Hmm. Sure. I'm just like quietly like planning. Really planning some of this really quick. So it's just that I tend to do that sometimes. I just like really like quietly like plan things out. So that looks a bit better. Let's see. I don't know whether to like add like a little bit of like something to that, like a white border or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have a quick I'm gonna have a really quick look at that. See, we wouldn't be able to add a white border, would we? Because like with the blue filter that's on the top of this. Also like a green filter as well, but like just select it. That's what that looks like though. So I want to see what happens if I change that blue to something else. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to because like the blue is mostly different anyway. Select those again. I mean, that looks quite cool though, isn't it? Just that. Like I don't know whether to add just keep the green on or keep the. See, this is the problem with me. Like I'm really persistent when it comes to like colors. Like, I don't know which one to have, the blue or the green or the red or, you know what I mean. That's how I'm always like with colors. It's so annoying. I tend to annoy myself with it. It's really. Oh god. Let's have a look. So that one says a copy blue. If I can get like the copy blue color, like just on the UFO itself, and not like have it on the outer border, I think that would actually look really nice. I'm gonna do that. See, let's just get some extra color around this. See. Pretty much turn it yellow. Yep. I mean, that actually looks a lot better though, doesn't it? Like just like the blue instead of the green, like thing around it. Like, it makes the UFO like kind of stand out a little bit, I think. I'm just gonna quickly just add all this back in. See what happens. Yep. See. Yeah, it generally looks a lot better though. It generally look a lot better. Jesus. But we could try though. It seems like that layer is actually switched off though. We could try adding like a white border outer. Thank you for the follow, all stencils. Thank you so much, so much. See if I can get like yeah, that's just the right size of the thing as well. I'm gonna double that layer, so I'm gonna add another 30 to it. I'm gonna put a white around it. I want to see what that actually genuinely looks like, because it could end up looking really bad. Doesn't look too bad though. Doesn't look too bad at all, really. I just think really, if the background portion was like, instead of it being green, if it was blue, I think that would actually generally look really cool. If I changed it to blue, I get this. I get the same hue. So that's a bit too dark. That's roughly about it. It's like a more of a bluer one instead of a greener one. So, I like the interior of the flying saucer anyway. That's gonna be kept the same because I like that color scheme a lot. It's just like, I want to get like other another color with it as well. My dog keeps barking constantly, which isn't helping. Actually, looks cool. I mean, like, that's turned it yellow. It's amazing. I want to try something instead of having like a green. Instead of copy blue, she'll just put like something else. Copy red, green. Copy blue seems to be the best one. It's the best one. Say like, if I could get like a particular type of color, it'd be amazing. But like, because that filter's on there, it's kind of like preventing it from being like nice. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up putting it at as the most bottom layer. So it splats out as well. So it isn't like clean, but at the same time it's not like it's like messy a little bit as well. So it looks a lot cooler actually, to be fair. Just having a look at what needs to be adjusted. I think there should be a bit of splat though at the tail end of the thing. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add like a splat at the tail end because I don't know whether that generally looks like weird that it doesn't have one and everything else does. Just adjust it. Figuring it out. So we could put it out there. Let me just enter that. Ooh. Oh my god! I just hit my microphone off my goddamn shoulder as I was trying to stretch over. I actually literally heard it through my headphone then. Oh god. That looks okay for the most part. I think if it was shuffled up a bit, I think it would be a bit better. What about there? I think that would look okay. Oh. what I'm going to do as well is I am going to do like a color shift variation of this thing. That one looks okay. It's like that the borders made it blue. It just looks a bit awkward, but I like that. I like that color. So I really like that. I was just saying, I thought that was a notification then, but now that was the sound of the drums from the song. Wait a minute. Actually, Jamie looks cool. I like the orange and the purple on that background though. It looks great. I think that could be like one of the finalized colors. I'm not 100% sure. The eyeball could do with being a bit more lighter. If I can get the eyeball a bit lighter, I think that'd probably be it. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that would be it. What I'm going to do is I am going to add a white layer, and I'm going to like play around with it. See what sticks. I need to have the outline layer on top first. Probably make the iris a different color anyway. See what happens with that. Rock songs, boys and girls. I don't know. I don't know whose gender's whose. I think white was like the original color I had in mind for the eyeball, but like then after I was starting to do all the splat work and stuff, I was like, change it to a different color. Well, I probably might add like a highlight to it as well, like around like this section, so it stands out. Because I tend to like, I'm trying to experiment with different highlights as well, not just like splats. So there's gonna be splats and highlights, which is actually like really nice. Once that's done, we'll work on the text immediately after that's finished. I need to make the eraser a bit smaller. There you go, that's better. See. Let's see what little more we can do with it. It's 76%. So yeah, so like it just makes it a bit brighter then as well. So it just stands out a bit more. Here we go. That's better. Now I just need to do the iris, and then I think that would be pretty much it for that one. We just need to add the text on it, and it'll be all sorted. To make an iris color that stands out from the whole thing, so I'm just having like a quick like scan of the colors and see like what would work the best. Like a more deeper yellow. That would probably work, probably. So I'm gonna do it for these things as well, so like they're the same color as the pupils. Oh, iris time. So this is more of like a gold color, so this is gonna be like stand out quite a lot from it. Do 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 do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add like a not that one. I'm gonna add like a what's on it. Don't do anything. Green just makes it like nothing at all. Expulsion isn't really a good color for it. You be okay, because like you isn't too bad. think like I don't know, but I think the insides here could do with like a splat effect that's like the same color as the iris, so it like kind of like sharpens it out. But I'm not 100%. This again, I'm not 100% sure because that's how I'm like. I'm never 100% sure on things. That's just me. You know what I mean? That's just how I work, and you have to like test things out in order for them to work. Rotate the pen so I can actually use it. Here we go. Add like a highlight around it. Highlight that isn't going to be like fully transparent, so it isn't going to like ruin work. Just adding like a wee bit of a highlight around this thing. There as well. Stardust Speedway. It's a present theme from 100% accurate. Looking on my other monitor though, it actually looks really nice. Jesus. It's like slightly different between both monitors. Like the one that I'm working on is a bit darker than the one that I'm actually looking at on the stream. So which explains why it's so bright. Just put that there. So addition, what that will do is just stop it from being like the same color. So it's like really, really bold colors. Oh damn, there's loads of bold colors. So I'm gonna put the highlight on the eyeball as well, even though you won't see it on the eyeball as much. From a distance, so you can kind of see it, but not really. Super bold. See. Try the different like effects on it now, so see what that looks like. Looks cool as copy green though. It kind of like shows up, but like it's not entirely the same. See colors. Colors. Parallel does not do anything at all. That looks a bit odd. Wide looks a wee bit better, but like it's not like good. Edition seems to be like the best looking one though of all of them. Keep it as Edition. I'm gonna do something similar to the outline, so the inner like zippy bit happened to the finishing the other one. I do not know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. You know, because I'm going to be streaming again tonight, because I'm trying to do it so I can stream twice a day, like once during the main day, from like 12 till 4, even though I started late today because of like technical issues, but like, I'm going to stream till about 4, probably till about half 4 actually, because it's almost 4 o'clock now. So probably stream till about like, half 4, probably a quarter to 5. And then probably about 7, I will be back to stream for another like 2 or 3 hours, and I think definitely then I'll work on the other one because I think I should get this one done completely before the stream's over. So I'll end up like being really good. If I put like, ooh, that one looks pretty cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make like a new one. I'm gonna put it around this as well. That's what my plan is though anyway. That's what I try to do. I try to stream like twice every time I stream. So like for like because I stream like Tuesdays Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays primarily. I try to stream like twice every one of those days. So I mean, technically I'll be streaming technically like 6 times a week. Technically, if that makes sense, but like, you know what I mean? I like to stream on those days because those are the days that I don't have as much stuff on my schedules. So I won't be able to do Mondays because like I'm really busy on Mondays. Originally it was going to be a Monday instead of a Tuesday, but because of my doing stuff, I can't really do it on Monday. That's still cool though. I like that though. I like that little like blue like outline around the whole thing. That actually looks nice. I think once that's done, that's it. Like it's pretty much done. Like I like that. I think once that's done, I'll probably do the text like after probably. I probably may not do the text on stream. It depends because I think I want to get back into working on the other one as well. So I'll probably do that like in its own time. I say, oh man, I like this song. I love Jet Set Radio, man. Jet Set Radio's soundtrack is amazing. Like so good. Luckily, I've tried to find tracks that don't have licensings on them, so it shouldn't be so bad. But you know, it's still good. But I like how that looks, though. It still looks really good. Out the town, I can hear them all sing. So like it's so like upbeat. It really sounds like a summer song though. So good. I miss like punk rock like this, you know. You know, it's funny actually. My friends in a band's like a punk rock band as well, and I think they actually released an album not too long ago as well. Damn. Da, 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 da. Looks cool though. Looks amazing. Let's get that out. Here we go. Yeah, that genuinely actually looks really cool. I like make it slightly transparent because like I don't want it to be like too probably not screw the transparency. I'm gonna like change the purple. I'll do it from a distance so I can see what it's like. Yeah, yeah, the one looks a bit better actually. Edition just makes it white. Hard mix does nothing at all, instead of making it like really slightly orange. Overlay makes it like a brighter orange. Screen turns it to white. Into the music. I love Jet Set Radio soundtrack like to death. It's so good. It's just constant childhood. That's what basically it sums up for me. It's just childhood. It's amazing. Like little splodges as well. I mean, that's near enough about done. Like down here as well. That's great. Oh, they got this bit as well. Didn't see this bit. How long is it now anyway? It's almost about 4. Yeah, we can work on the boy one for next half an hour or so. It ain't too bad. What we're gonna do really quick first before I actually do anything is I'm actually gonna head to the toilet first. So you know, it'd be better to head to the toilet. You know what I mean? I'm not sure about it. All we're gonna do is quickly color shift this over. I'm not sure if the blue like stands out with like. It's not gonna cause like the UFO thing to stand out as much. Green, yellow. Yellow looks cool though. Yeah, yellow isn't too bad, but what I probably need to do is thicken like this blue out. I think it's because looking at it with the other one, it's like it's not very. Just thicken that out a bit. It's when you look at it from a distance, it doesn't like blend out as much. Especially like more or less the front. The front bit looks a bit weird. You know what I mean? But it looks a bit better now, I suppose. Obviously, I don't want to like overdo it. Cause like that's gonna be like the biggest issue. If you overdo something, it's not gonna make it look too good. Let's see. That's bad. That's great. Okay, that's actually about done. I'm actually really happy with that. It seems like go down a bit like that, so it's just like it just follows the curve of it a bit more. I think. Also, just color it in general. Going to be too bad. Yeah, that's better. It's the front part that I was like a bit curious about. I was like, like zooming in on the other screen as well actually looks really cool. So it's fine. So that one is just about complete, so that's great. Goddamn cat, why do you have to shake the goddamn bed like that though, man? Jesus. The right one. What I wanted to do really quick is I wanted to make that so it comes up and then like fades off. Look at an angle. Like that. Yeah, that's better. There you go. The tail looks a bit better as well, so that's great. So that's finished, basically. Oh man, that took way too long. Took way too long. So what I'm gonna do, really quick, is I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom, and my screen flickered. Then that was not a good sign. So my head to the bathroom, and I'm actually going to head to Lose. I'll be back in just a couple of seconds. Hang on, let me just switch the screen. We're back in a sec. Hello, I'm back. Oh man, so I was worried then. I was like, oh my god. uh, you go, I'm back. So I thought I was just testing out the thing, so I thought like my screen flickered because of the impact. I don't know if it's the wires or not. I'm gonna have to get new wires. It's fine, fair enough. Yes, we're back. This is just testing out the tablet again, really quick. Where did I put my pen? I've put my pen somewhere. Here it is. My pen's there, and my glove is here. So, yeah, I'm gonna actually start working on the other one now. It's amazing. So I'm gonna close that down and start working on the one I was originally working on. Okay. So, wheeze. So now we're gonna have to make an outline for this thing. So what I'm gonna do is I am actually going to create one. I'm gonna get rid of the signature really quick because like it's gonna affect the signature as well, and I've already got like a signature available anyway on the things. So I'm going to make it better. There you go. Oh, by about 30 pixels. See how well that does. There you go. 30 pixels. Now we get to put this somewhere at the bottom where it belongs. I don't know. Oh, it's this one. This one wasn't working. Man. I'm half asleep today, man. Jesus Christ. Okay, so let me go and get this selection. I didn't ask for the selection, I asked for that. So I want to get rid of these. So basically, like, stops it from bugging out. There we go. I can actually get to work on this one. Let's try like an orange layer. Hang on. What do I always keep putting on the eraser layer? I keep doing that all the goddamn time. One's a bit strange. Very strange. I could try and put like a different color there so it doesn't like blend in too much. See what we get. Not too bad. Thing. I'm going to erase that little like there. Yep. It is a bit more accurate. Oh my god. Oh. Just gonna quickly check something again. Yes. Okay. So let's see what we can do. So what would it? I'd say what would it look like if it was white? Let's see. It's erased it all. Wait, it's just white. So too bad. And what we can probably do is add like another color around that, so it's kind of like a double border. I think would be pretty nice. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna select that and I'll increase it by another 30 pixels. 30 pixels. Here we go. Let's see what we do. So I have to make like a new layer. We're gonna add the blue again, so I'm gonna add the blue. Go, see what happens. I'm gonna try something actually. If I made that green, what would that look like? Wrong color. I'm trying. Shit. I'm gonna do it the older way. I'm just gonna connect it and do it that way. See what happens. So that's what that looks like. Yeah, it's like, it's without the color filter on top. On the, it's the wrong layer, didn't I? Yeah. That's a bit interesting though. But I'm just like testing around with the colors. Addition just turns it like into like a hue of like yellow and orange. White as well, there's white in there as well. Fide pretty much is like a copy blue filter. I'm gonna slide it across to another color. See what happens. Purple. Super deep purple. Red. Copy green looks a bit bad. Copy blue. Copy blue pretty much puts it back to where it was before. Addition makes it more white than blue. Void pretty much puts it almost back to its normal, to its original color almost. You. Let's slide over. Oh, that's a bit bad. That is bad indeed. Actually, you know what would be better? So I got that. Do what I did before, make a new layer of invisible and just like slide it across. So it comes up. Well, that one actually looks interesting. Okay. Actually, one generally looks interesting, so I have to remember that it's about 140 odd. So that one looks cool as well. Yeah. So it's either that one or this one. I love the other one a bit better. I'll put it down back to that one again. Yeah, that one looks better. I'm using that one. It's pretty good. Damn, that shit's good. Damn, that shit's good. Yeah, let's paste that and move that to behind visible. Move that to the top, so basically we can actually like use the colours and stuff properly. Concept of love. And understand. Amazing song. Can't beat Jet Set Radio Future or Jet Set Radio because they're both really great games. So we got that. Boom. So there's a bit of a splat on there now. It's kind of coming along really well. You know, I reckon I could actually end up getting both pieces complete, like literally today. That's probably the most I've ever done in a single stream, is getting 2 pieces completed at once in a stream. God damn. I got that one as well. Let's put this one in. I mean, that would look really good as a sticker, though, to be honest. It really would. It'd look really good as a sticker. I do actually generally really like that colour scheme. It's actually really nice, so I'm not really going to alter the colours too much now. So I'll put it down there by the end of the tongue. Boy. Doing art pieces on a single stream. Yeah, that pretty much is. Doing 2 art pieces in a single stream. I'll probably, even if I don't get it done this stream, because I'll probably end the stream maybe about another half an hour's time, you know, like, I'll still do them tonight. Or even better, if I can get these done now, like within the half an hour period, like I can actually start like a new one tonight. Basically, we'll probably end up getting 3 done if I'm quick enough. So I'll probably get either up to 2.5 or fully 3 done in like one day, which is amazing. Amazing. Wrong one, wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. Here you go. Let's just say wrong layer. Here you go. I need to get rid of like these little splodges at the bottom. Hang on. Yo. That's great, that is. It actually genuinely looks really cool. And once I've done the background, I'll put like splats and stuff on the top of it. So then that would be pretty much the main thing. Got those I just need to like send a really quick text again. Ba 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 ba. I like how cool that looks. I love the orange. I love the blue. I love how the white goes around it. It's like really nice. It's genuinely, to me, it genuinely looks really nice. You need to have one there and then one at the bottom, and I think that would be roughly about it with the backgrounds. This is actually a colour scheme that I don't really use either. I don't use like that type of orange and that type of blue, so it's pretty new. Really awesome. Really, really awesome. So keep doing it with the eraser tool for video. Save that as well, so that would be saved. Put one more for the bottom. I'm gonna put like another one of these at the bottom, so it's not super spiky, but like rather smooth. Put it around that way because it'd be easier. Put it about there. You probably hear me like clicking the enter button. It's like. Enter button. Just scratch my ear really quick. It's just like I had these headphones on for quite a while. Other than having to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna drag it. Just a little bit, so it's not like so prominent. Yeah, that's cool. That's that. That's the background for it done as well, so that's quite good. I'll put those splats around the insides as well now, so that should be finished after that. I do tend to use like the same couple splats because like, you know, they're like the better ones. The better ones that I have, so it's like, you know, it's just like they're the best splats. Put one there. See like what we can actually properly do with it. do it. See what colour we can get out of it if we change it just from black. Nothing really too magical, but like, you know what I mean? Nothing too magical, but I'm gonna put like a blue. I mean, you can see like kind of see like an inside splat there already, like just with the blue. Probably keep that just so like there's like a slight color shift on the insides. Now what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to copy and paste that so I can move it a bit further down. So like, when you like, look at it, you won't really notice it. So like that's what I'm doing it for. Yeah, so it's mostly like along the tongue and the hair really. So like you can just kind of see like a slight color shift. Have like one I'm to try and put over the face. Probably try a yellow one for that one and see how that looks. Load. Lit. Actually, proper yellow. It's fairly the same anyway, it's just like it makes the face, it makes the tongue and the hair a little bit more greener. Or makes it like a bit more purpley. It just makes the face a bit more yellow more than anything. I have that one, but like, I would probably like move it up a little bit. Too bad. There's a bit of colour change in the hair as well, so that's not too bad. Probably put like another one down at the bottom for like the tongue and stuff. This one's more of like a slightly faded one, so it's not like as I'm not going to put as much into this one as say the other one was. So you can definitely get this done soon, like really quickly. Down at the bottom here. This is a little bit there. This one's going to be a bit more different. So this one's actually going to be like slightly transparent by about 76%. So I would say it isn't like so noticeable, but like it looks great. That was actually like really cool though. What I'm going to do as well, I'm going to change the colour of the eyeballs a little bit, so they're originally white, so I'm going to revert them back to white, so like they look noticeable. Yeah, that's a bit better. So the eyes stand out a little bit more now. That's good. There was something like at the tip of the hair. I think then that would roughly almost be kind of it, really, which is quite weird. So this one actually like took really quick to do. It's like it just generally looks that cool anyway. Like it looks perfect as it is now. Do like a secondary layer. I'll put it about there actually, so it's not most of it isn't so far in. as they would say, really. So I want to do that, do that. So it's shift layer. Head. Head that boy. Woo! Yeah, that's about there. That's actually look pretty cool. That's like the very, very tip end of the hair as well. I would like to put something as well, really quickly down here, so it's something that goes on with the border as well, so it affects the border. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna another splat from that exact same thing really quick. Shift it over here. Blue makes it just green. That's cool. Yeah, that's actually cool. Okay. Probably put that a little bit there. So there's a bit of a yellow bit there as well. I think it's very, very, very close to being finished. This song, man. You can't understand half the things it's saying because, like, it's it's great. I like songs like that where they try to like speak English, but like you can't understand a single word that they're saying. It's great. I love songs like that. It switches immediately to Japanese afterwards. Let's see. This makes the face a bit brighter as well, so it's like quite cool. It's like 25 different ideas. Actually looks really cool though. I like that. Hang on, let me just zoom in on it so you can see it a bit better. But like, actually generally looks really cool though. I like that. Oh man. I think what would need to be, I think if I could look at it from like this distance, I think the first thing that comes up for me is like this little bit by the tongue, between the tongue and the teeth. Like it needs to be like freaking out a little bit, but like spitting over the goddamn tablet, man. It's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Actually, generally looks really nice. I actually really like that. That's actually like the first time I've actually did a colouring game where I actually generally liked it on the first attempt. And he's like really cool. I like that. We'll save that. Oh man, so I say I've got like I'll be off in another like so about like another like 10 minutes or so. So yes, we're doing very well. We're doing extremely, extremely well. I think what we'll probably do as well, probably put another splat lighter right behind the tip of the hair at the top. I think then that would be roughly it with the terms of that. Do, 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 do. It's like really dark. It's like been dark and miserable all goddamn day, like the weather has. It's generally been really dark and miserable all day. Wait for that to finish. Here we go. Delete. Here we go. Delete it. Delete it. I'll put that. That's an orange colour. What I'm gonna do is I am actually gonna like erase this bit here so like it keeps it all within borders. Yeah, then I'll crop out the board, crop out everything that's out behind the borders. So now it should make the file size a lot smaller as well, so it's not too bad. Save. Yeah, that's awesome. I love this one. It just generally does look really cool. I really love how this looks though, man. Go on. Down it. Just freaking down here a bit. It's a bit like my fin down there. Let's put that there. So let's freaking it around a little bit more. Yeah. Look how cool it looks. It just generally does look really cool though. Oh man. Feel the hunger like just settling in now. It's like, Hunger's like coming in. It's like, just settle down. Actually, looks. I love that. That looks great. All that needs now is its signature and the text for it. So like that's actually really good. So I'm gonna do that like after the streams tonight. That'll literally take me about like not even 10 minutes to do those. So I think that would be great. I think this actually honestly turned out a lot better than I was originally expecting. Because I remember when I did this originally, and the text looked really, not the text, but just the whole thing looked really horrible because the color scheme didn't work with it at all. So I'm actually really, really happy with how this one's actually turned out. It's amazing. I really love it. Claps. just claps. That's great. So we actually managed to get two pretty much done in like one stream, which is amazing. That's probably the most I've actually done, because like most of the streams I've done, it's only just been like the back, like the outline, and then that was it. Like only applied like one color in, and then that was it. Yeah, but like it's like really good that I managed to get two of them done in one stream. We'll definitely like continue on with this like after the stream is over as well, and also tonight as well. Like I'll be streaming again tonight. I'll be streaming about 7, which is about a couple of hours time. About 3 hours, about 2.5 hours time again. Yeah, it's at least to see the improvement though, so that's still good. You see the improvements as like I slowly go on, and like I improve a lot more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the other one as well, so in case if any new people came onto the stream before I have to go, so I can show them like the other one I was working on as well. Let me go and find it. I love that UFO one now so much. It just looks snazzy. That's the only best way I can describe it. It's just snazzy. It looks amazing. Wait for it to load. Here we go. So this is the other one that was working on, the UFO one, which actually looks amazing. I love this one as well. It's just like, it's just nice. So basically these two in total are done. They're fully finished at this point, which is really great. I just need to add the signatures and the text to them, move them into a new file so that they're out of the way then from the work in progress folder, and boom, they're done. And then export them as well. I'll have to export them. Can't do anything if we can't export them. So at least we got that sorted though. So that's just genuinely amazing. Genuinely amazing. So it's still got another, like, probably another 3 more minutes to kill, so, like, you know, I haven't got a whole lot left now at this point, so I've got 3 minutes till I have to go, so it's not too bad. I do love that UFO one so much, though. So much. It came out better than originally, because it was like, it was all like, well, it was more like orange flying saucer and like green backgrounds, but now with the new colour of it, it just looks amazing. It's coming out to be one of my favourites as well, this is. It just generally looks that cool. But also, like, I really love how I did Boy as well. I named the file Boy because I couldn't think of a name for it. But, like, I just really love how this one also turned out. It's just really nice. Like, that colour scheme for me really works, because it has, like, a... It has, like, a... Like, almost like a sunrise, sunset-y... Well, more of a sunrise colour more than anything, or like a really hot midday colour. Especially, it definitely does look like a hot midday, though, which actually looks really cool. So, I'd definitely say that was a massive, like, 10 out of 10. So, obviously I'm gonna put the text in that on them after stream. You know, it has, like, sun beach colours. That's, like, great, because it has, like, summer vibes. This one, it actually looks really nice. So, if I made this as a sticker, I would imagine this selling really well in the summertime, though. Which I'm actually planning on doing, actually, because if for you guys who don't know, I do have like an online store as well, which should be in the about section, but also should be like below the stream as well. And there's gonna be like another couple of designs being added on there soon. I think there's an extra 10. There's gonna be actually 10 things I'm adding to that, like that store soon. Like, so there's gonna be like a massive dump of like stuff going onto it. So it's gonna be amazing. I'm going to be doing that close to Christmas, and I'm reckoning about probably either the 18th or the 19th. So, it's not too far away. And the more stuff I do on stream as well, the more stuff actually gets added to the store as well, so it's even better. So I've actually managed to kill like 2 birds with 1 stone with this stream. It's amazing. So I'm doing very, very well. Very, very, very well. Oh man. Oh look, another minute to crack now. Hang on. But like, you know, I generally do really, really love these. Like the summer set, like some summertime beach colors, and I just kind of realized though, it looks like clouds, like on a sky almost. I never saw it till just now that you've mentioned that it's like a summer sun beach colors. Like, it generally just looks like a sky with like clouds in it. It actually looks really cool. Now that I see that, that actually looks even better. You know what I mean? Oh god, it's doing so good, so good. But now that it's about 22, unfortunately, I have to skedoodle and get something to eat and get all the stuff that I need to get done sorted. You know what I mean? And I'll be back in the next like couple of hours, so I'll be doing like a night stream as well for about 2 or 3 hours. So it's not too bad. But hey, hey yo. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, because I surely did. I really did enjoy today's stream, like a lot actually, a lot. So I'm really happy with that. So if you guys want to catch up with me on what I do, like, make sure to follow me on Instagram, because I post on Instagram like once every couple of weeks or so. It really needs to be updated more, so I'm going to update the Instagram again soon, add more things on there, so it'll be great. So if you want to keep in touch with me there, that's where I usually am at the most, other than Twitch. So when I'm off stream, I'm usually on Instagram a lot, so make sure to follow me there. Or my Twitter as well. My Twitter's okay, I just don't use it. So Facebook I don't use at all, because I don't like Facebook at all, to be honest. Yeah, and also if you happen to see this on YouTube as well, make sure to leave a like and leave a subscribe if you want to like see more of this stuff, because it'd be amazing, absolutely amazing. So now I am going to head off, so I'll see you guys back in the next couple of hours. So see you soon.